So with Sony announcing the brutal end of physical media, basically physical discs, you know, CDs, DVDs, these things that go in your damn PlayStation 2. They're killing them, right? So now Sony has been going to every single house that has a PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't matter which one you have, they're gonna go into your house and snap it in half. They're gonna stomp on it. If it has a disc drive in it, it's dead. It's over. You can kiss it goodbye. You should honestly just like throw it in a basement or in a locker or bury it into the ground right now, because Sony is coming for you. They're coming for you. You better watch out. You've been warned. So you ask me, what have they done to your PS2, right? So this beautiful pink PS2, it's flawless. Look at that. A couple of scratches maybe. Warranty sticker still there. What's the point of the warranty sticker if Sony bashes in your disk drive and then it doesn't work anymore? How does it not work anymore? Listen to this. Listen. That's not the sound that it's supposed to make. By comparison, if we look at my working PlayStation 2 from ages ago, listen to that. Oh, you can't even hear anything because it's just gliding. It's just gliding. It's perfect. This is my original PS2 from 2005. It's been destroyed, but by me, not by Sony. And the disc still works. I don't have any screws or anything like that. Warranty has been void for 20 years now because I wanted to see what's inside. Now that I've done that ages ago, we can take these things out and look inside, rip it, just rip it out, and you can look inside as comparison. So we have pretty well taken care of pink PS2, right? And we can look inside without opening it. So you can see that the motor and these rails and everything like that, it's just going along, no problem. I know I'm not supposed to do this. I know this is just for demonstration purposes. Don't kill me in the comments. But yeah, it works just fine. Whereas this one is just grinding. And there's like little steps, like it's like these little switches or something like that. Maybe there's something stuck in it, and me continuously doing this isn't gonna help anybody. So before we open up the pink PS2, let's get a little baseline of what things are supposed to sound like. So let's take this Tomb Raider anniversary disc and put in the free McBoots for some reason. And I'm using this 8-bit do retro receiver just to connect my accurately pink Xbox controller wirelessly, because I do have my original PS2 controller, but Sony knows two things: saying physical media bad but to an extreme level, and also making these joysticks like sticky and grippy and slippery at the same time. I don't know, like this is slippery and this is sticky. I know it's from all the 20 years of gaming. You can see I've been doing a lot of racing and running forward in GTA San Andreas, but I'm not gonna be using this for today. It still works. I need to clean it, but for demonstration purposes, we're just gonna stick to the modern technology. All you really need to do is take this, plug in, and there we go. You have wireless controller support right there built in. Let's plug in the power, and of course it works. Turn that on. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Works just fine. No problem at all. All good. It just works. You plug in a CD, you plug in a DVD, whatever you want, it just works, right? You plug that in and there it is. And the game just loads. Look at this crazy nuke. I can't believe they did that. Why would they do that to Lara Croft? I have no words. But to skip somehow. Oh, right. The controller's not on. And now we can skip. Another thing. Sorry guys, I got distracted. Another thing is, you know when you load a level and then you can listen to your DVD drive loading up the level as the loading bar goes? Look, you'll see what I mean. So you click the load, and as it loads, listen to the disc. It's perfect. It's such a good sound. The PS2 is alive. You can hear the levels loading in. It's crazy. Check out this sick backflip. Oh, sick. Want to see it again? Into the water. Beautiful. That's how it should work, right? You put it in the disc and it works. So now let's have a look at the broken disk drive. I heard that the only people that are safe are the ones with digital only consoles, which would be the PS5 ones. And that's it. If you only have that, that's fine. You're locked into not owning anything ever and you'll be fine. No problem. Sony has no problem with you at all. Don't worry about that. This doesn't concern you. However, the rest of us plebs, count your days. Let's use the same game, plug that in. It's so weird having a proper model that hasn't been messed with. This brake thing doesn't work on my original. The disc is supposed to break when you open the thing. So I'm turning this on with the lid open so the disc doesn't actually try to use the motor or anything like that. Can you hear the motor? Is that the fan inside? Has this console just been like dried out or something? What's going on? Why is it seems like all the bearings have just gone out and it's all bad now. So yeah, when we close this, it'll try to engage the motor and just listen to that. Yeah, turn that off. I'm not gonna torture it anymore. You've heard enough. Sorry, there was no distress warning, no trigger warning. But yeah, from what we could hear, that's the fan. And then the motor just not moving. So my diagnosis, I think it's just the rails aren't greased up or something like that. And once we open it up, clean it out, and give it a good greasing, it'll be good as new. So yeah, this was sold to me for £40, I think, and the person just didn't have any power cables or anything like that to test it with. So I just took a gamble. It's 40 quid because it's a really good condition. Again, I just plugged it in because these models are just basically exactly the same. I actually didn't show you the models. This one is SCPH77003 and my one, if anyone cares, was SCPH70003. I think they're pretty much the same. I don't know if this is like a Japanese exclusive, UK exclusive. I think there was a UK model. This is a European model, so both of them are PAL. This one was a GTA San Andreas bundle for 100 quid from Game back in 2004, I think. I guess they just incremented it by 7. The only notable differences are that, yeah, the warranty sticker is here instead of here. I guess people could like bypass this by just being very careful with half of it or something like that. Oh, and then there's no screw here, actually on both sides. On my OG, I've lost everything, but it still runs no problem at all. I'm a bit sad to take this apart and void this warranty, but since Sony is being Sony, who cares? We are our own warranty, aren't we? So we have to keep these PS2s alive, PS3s alive, all these old consoles, keep them going, and maybe even add new features. I don't know. Actually, before we open this up, I just want to show you this. We used to be treated so much nicer. For 12 quid, 13 quid, let's say, you could have had all of this, right? Collector's edition. You get the bonus disc and a soundtrack. Do not lend or make illegal copies of the... What? Don't lend? What are you talking about? Look at this. You used to just get this. So good. It's so good. You can even flip it. Look on the back. Probably just put this up on the wall. It looks great. Like, yeah, of course there's collected editions that are more crazy, but this one was treated pretty nicely. So, you know, I know the box isn't looking the best, but that's not the point. The point is you have it. You have it in your hands. And nobody can take this away from you. They will not take this away from me. I'm gonna have to pry it from my cold, dead hands. And the thing is, again, if you didn't have discs, Sony just doesn't want me to play the greatest games ever. Jack 1. Jack 2. This is the Platinum. No, it's not Platinum. It's the Challenger Golden Eye edition. You know, really. Look how beautiful it is. And actually, legit, Jack 3. Just the greatest trilogy of all time, in my opinion. I don't know. You can fight me on that. Jack 1, 2, 3 is just underappreciated, underrepresented, and this disc represents everything. It's a backup, right? You can just have a backup. Get a Sainsbury's DVD-R and just back up your game. What if you scratch it or something like that? Look, you can have it again and then just place it in. You have free McBoot, just boot it off there. Job done. And yes, I know you can have a fat PS2 with a 200 gig hard drive with all the games in the world that you could want. Back everything up there or something. Or even have a NAS and then just plug in Ethernet. You don't even need to use this. You can do it like Macho Nacho Productions and then just saw off more than half of the bloody PS2 and then just have a little just a little mini PS2 or something like that. You could just do that. I know, that's not the point. The point is you bought the damn disc, you have it, job done. Anything you do after, who cares? Apparently companies care. 2026, you will pay for everything and own nothing. Yeah, it's annoying that you have to take off this perfectly fine warranty sticker just to be able to make this disc read again. I know, it's so annoying, and this is so weak. I've already like poked at it. Like, I'm sure there is a way to take it off so nicely and beautifully, but I don't think I have the tools or skills for that. So I'm just gonna poke and prod at it and then just take it off, and then we'll just clean it up later with some alcohol. This PS2 will be opened a bunch more times anyway, so at this point let's just peel. I'm sure you can get another sticker. Lovely void. There you go, look, just stick it back on. It's not void, no one's been in here. Oh, that's actually a pretty good cleaner. See you later warranty. I'm the warranty now. Just carefully take it apart. I think there's one behind this one. Actually isn't any here or here. We have a reference. They're supposed to be there. And then again, I lost all the bloody screws back then. What was I thinking? Got everything out. A bit of resistance near the memory card. And it kind of just opens like a book. There's a bit of pressure here. Just finagle it a bit. You'll be fine. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I think the fix will be much simpler. This is a first. I can clearly see that it's a little bit of an updated model, smaller heatsink. Guys, that's not supposed to be like that. And now I kind of feel bad for going back and forth on it. Oh, okay. So this doesn't spin and this just glides on top as I force it on top, which is not a good idea. This has been dropped or something like that, and all this did is dislodge. Let's try poking at it. You just need to go into your location. There you go. It just needs to go in. This is like rubbery or something. No, I mean this entire thing kind of needs cleaning. It's a bit dirty, but the fix isn't as hard as it seemed. All it needs for this to go back in to here. I want to do it kind of safely, so I guess I unscrew this and then push it, slot it in and push it back in, I think. I guess I'll unscrew these little things. Maybe the rail can like slightly move, just a little bit of. Okay, I'm just gonna have to. There we go. Perfect. Okay, that's it. That is it. Yeah, all I did was just pick it up and then just put it back in that little plastic thing. And now, okay, hold on. Oops, I'm getting ahead of myself. Put the motor back in, I guess. In theory. Huh? Okay. This kinda jumps around. It works. What is that sound? Well, we definitely improved things, but I think it just might need some more grease or something like that. Like yeah, the rail is on there. Let's see if that motor even works still, because it was struggling before. Like, it's only making that little noise up here to start. But even that, I think as I go along, it's just getting massaged out. Okay, that was quick. That was a quick video. Let's try closing it up. And let's try a disc. Let's do what we did before and not use the motor just yet. Okay, of course, that's just the fan sound. And now if we just close it. Listen to that. Just listen to that work. Well, I was right about Sony dropkicking my PlayStation. Would you look at that? Okay, well, that was the simplest fix ever. Listen to that drive work. 2013, 2007. That's probably my original save, and then I tried again in 2013. There it is. I present you a working PS2 once again. I was gonna say, yeah, let's try. Hits the brakes. It still sounds a little bit bad because of the fan. I thought I was gonna have to break out the lithium grease and everything like that, but it's just, all it was is just a misaligned rail. It's 3 rails, one of them is the motor rail, right? So you just put that in, job done. As far as the video goes, there you go, fixed PlayStation. It can read discs again. But I think I'll just open it up again and just give it a clean. I genuinely thought I was gonna have to do like so many more things. I prepared for this video for months. I thought I was gonna have to take everything apart and resolder and lithium grease up everything, and look, it's just even gone bad. But the fix was as simple as the rail fell off. I'm assuming someone just dropped it, it just stopped working, and then someone thought it wasn't working, and that's it. This fan is really, really loud. Any PlayStation 2 heads out there, do you know what this is? And is it supposed to be loud or not, or what? Is this model just the way it is? Let me know in the comments. Also, another thing, there's screws missing, and I looked back in the footage when I just opened it. The warranty was there, so where's the screw? And even in my original one, there's 4 screws. So what, did Sony stop giving screws? Screw your disk drive and screw your screws. What the fuck, Sony? Actually, comparing my original model, it's definitely way heavier. Obviously, the bigger heatsink. I guess there's a couple of years of improvements over these 2 models, because this is just a teeny tiny heatsink versus all of this, and the fan as well is a bit different. I really like this white memory card and controller ports as well. They're really nice. I'm not too sure if you could swap the motherboards in and out. Seems like you kind of could, maybe. You definitely can't swap the motors here. This one looks like a beefier one than this. This one's really tiny. The lens and everything like that still works. I know that we are in an apocalypse of them dying all the time. It's really nice to see them still working. Oh, it actually just gets out like it's nothing. Also, the repairability of a PlayStation 2, it's crazy. Look at that. A couple of screws and it's just out. Okay, actual reveal. Oh wow, that is actually quite a bit different from my model that I've taken apart. This is really, really beautiful. It looks so good, and it's a replaceable CMOS. Sony was doing it so good. That's crazy that you can just hold a PS2 with all the games and everything like that. I guess this thermal pad is quite old, and I do have some thermal pad here. I don't know if it's going to make things worse or better. The beautiful Emotion Engine and graphics synthesizer. Oh, so it used to be 2 different chips and then they made it into one or something like that. I guess that's where the efficiency comes from. Okay. Okay, a lot of dust came out of this, so maybe it'll run a little bit better. Okay, so as I'm cleaning this, one of these bloody things broke off. A dab on this, a little dab on that, bit on here. You can see where it snapped. Push that in, that'll dry up, and it'll be like nothing ever happened. Good thing I caught that. Just always give your electronics a clean every now and again, because if you take care of it, it will take care of you. And your games and discs and everything like that will work for many, many years, because the future looks very bleak. Let's get these RAM prices down for a start, shall we? Yeah, retro gaming is on the rise, so you better take care of what you have. It's a tad big, but I don't think it's gonna cause any problems. Since this had the warranty sticker still on, I think this Panasonic CR2032 is the original one, and it still holds a charge and still keeps the time, but I think we should just get a new one in. That's the only thing you kind of have to replace in these electronics. The CMOS battery will last so much longer now. So I think this is time to just put this back together and play with it. Obviously the time isn't set, so the dots don't move. How far can the clock go on the PS2? I wonder. Ah, okay. Wow, only to 1999 and 2099. So what are we gonna do at 2099? Are we gonna have like custom firmware or something like that? It's a bit sad I won't get to live until then, so that's a problem for my grandchildren. Okay, Perfect. And let's hope this PS2 continues to count it until 2099. The system configuration display, like this tunnel and these pillars and those dots going around, like the PS2 and the PS3, the operating system or the XMB, it's just, it feels alive. Let me remind you, the red screen of death when you put in a bad disc and it just goes all red and then you're falling into the depths of hell. That's so cool. They did it so well. Sony was on top back in the day. It's crazy. Like, look at that. That's beautiful. You could just look at that forever. PlayStation driver, disk speed and texture mapping. Can we do fast and smooth? What is that? Does that change anything? Is there any game that gets affected by this? This middle part is a bit crunchy, so you have to like really press it in for the disc to be in there. I mean, of course, it works just fine. Let's play my bugged out save, I think. Yeah, this is my bugged save where I can't go back. If you go all the way back through this level at the beginning, the map just deloads and I can't get back in the city. I'm not supposed to be here. I think I got here by using that like flying glitch. So I've taken the save out and then fixed it in PCSX with the debug mode. You can just load a different level and then the save was fixed. The original save is just bugged on this. So my biggest save was bugged for years and years and years until I figured out that, oh yeah, you can just extract the save, put it in an emulator and then fix it with cheats. But I kept this originally just to remind myself of my mistakes. And also the capture card is really dark, sorry about that. It's only Jack that's glowing in the dark. So what have we learned? I don't know if we learned anything. All I know is that this PS2 will be reading discs for many years to come. So yeah, guys, watch out for Sony. They've been on a crazy streak recently, so watch out for them and keep your retro consoles safe. Keep them clean, keep them fresh, make sure they're working as long as possible. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, so this is the outro. Just wanted to say thank you to the 100 plus new subscribers, something like that. We made it to 420 and went past it. So I guess this video is kind of like a 420 special, something like that. On the way to 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, just wanted to say thank you. And yeah, there's more videos coming in the pipeline. I have some more Hackintosh ideas, maybe some networking stuff around the house, because I have a power line network that I want to swap into Ethernet around the house, like hardline it, but it's going to take a little while. I have an Xbox Series X that I need to fix with this and rant about as well. Some self-hosting stuff as well, you know. I'm just doing random stuff at this point and trying to make an entertaining video. Still a small fry, so thanks for sticking around. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you in the next video. Okay, video's over. Just the door's there. The door's there. Something like that.